The Monsters Playbook is an adventure podcast for grown-ups. It contains violence and profanity and deals with adult themes that may be uncomfortable for some listeners. Specifically, this episode includes mentions of suicidal ideation. If you or someone you know is struggling, call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255 to speak with someone who can help. You are not alone.
Welcome to the Monsters Playbook, a real play Monster of the Week podcast where nothing bad happens and everything is fine. For me. This week on the cover story, having returned from there, the team finds that things are a little bit different. Something has changed with Mark's pet owl Lowry. Theo finds an unexpected opportunity waiting for her at home. And Casey? She exists again. And she's standing face to face with her first love, Tessa Jones. But didn't she die when Casey was still in high school? That's a good question.
I'm John, and I play Mark Clayton.
I'm Lauren, and I play Kira Ashwood.
I'm Miah, and I play Casey Davis and Theo Nessos.
I'm Jonny, and I play literally everybody else. Let's see what they find out.
So we're out of the hallway, out of
And
there.
we see Tessa.
And Tessa's there.
Is that who I think it is?
Maybe. Who are you?
You know who I am. It's been a while.
Yeah. Don't take this the wrong way, but you're supposed to be dead. Like, you were dead, and you've been a ghost.
I left you a note. Casey, roll plus sharp.
Do I see anything strange?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, could I read a bad situation, see if I can sense any sort of,
Aura?
on Tessa?
That's an 8.
Mark and Kira, one of you roll read a bad situation, one of you roll help out.
What do you want, Mark?
I'm same for both, so I'll just do sharp.
Okay, so I'll help out.
9.
That is a 12 advanced move for Kira.
Damn.
So that means that you also roll a 12, I think, for advanced move, yeah.
Yeah, you make the difference. The person you are helping acts as if they just rolled a 12, regardless of what they actually got. You're starting to remember a different story, Casey. What actually happened that night, it seems, is that you got there kind of just in time. You arrived at the park, you heard her screaming, you ran, and you saw a man who you didn't recognize with a knife, and you fought him off.
Get away from her!
And managed to get him to leave you alone. That's the only flash you get for now. Kira and Mark, 3 questions.
Why? What is she doing here?
She needs help. Well, a friend of hers needs help.
Okay. Kira, do you have a question?
Can I tell, why she's back? Because of what we did in the hallway? It altered things? Or, is it completely disconnected from that?
Is it connected to that event?
I don't think
am I getting any sense of, the energy, that's connected to the hallway?
not from her.
That's not a no.
I don't know how you would know that either way. Do you want to roll plus weird to see if you could figure that out?
Yeah, I know I'm not, technically my connection isn't with the hallway, but the creator is from there. 10.
Okay. It has something to do with what you did.
I might have another question. Who is the biggest threat to her right now?
Who it's always been, Nathaniel Rose.
That fucker's back.
Jeez.
I don't understand. This isn't right. Sorry, I'm just confused. Jesse, do you, what do you remember? Because now remember stopping faces?
Why don't you roll plus sharp again?
10.
Yeah, you and he both remember stopping faces, and then you went to him, to Jesse. Something was after her, and you didn't know what it was, and you went to the person who was always there to help, your brother.
Jesse, can you help her?
You got Tessa to stay with you for a couple of nights, but after a couple of days, another assassin came and tried to kill her again. But with Jesse on your side, you fought him off as well. They're never going to stop coming for me. He realized that someone was actually truly after her and tried to get asylum with ears. The process had started when another assassin came, and then at a certain point, Tessa vanished in the night, because if ears can't keep her safe, then she can at least keep you safe, and she would be safer on her own. She's gone, Casey.
She can't just be gone.
It's over. But Jesse never stopped trying to get that asylum for her, and you never stopped looking for Tessa.
So I had rolled my pre-session rolls, and I have 3 questions. Can I use one of them?
Should I?
Yeah, let's all do that. And actually, I think a few of you took some level ups at the end of last session that we should talk about as well.
Okay, just one hold with Woman with the Plan. Destiny's Plaything. 10 for Destiny. Nope. 13 for Destiny's Plaything.
I rolled an 8.
And also, because Kira was able to reconnect with the creator in the hallway, she now has access to Boss from Beyond once again. So she rolled a 12 for that.
At the end of last session, I actually took some level ups for both Theo and Casey, which was to change their hunter types to a new type. So Theo is now the Hex, and Casey is now the Freelancer. So Casey has 3 questions for Connect the Dots, but then as a part of the Freelancer playbook, she also has a new move called the Touch, where she gets 3 holds. And for that move, it says, one of the reasons that you took this gig is because you're not exactly normal yourself. On a failure, your gut leads you wrong, and you take negative forward when you act on your feeling. So I got 3 and 3.
Okay.
Theo doesn't have anything, but I did end up, I think, just deciding to do the Temptation is Addiction, which I might need your help with, that act under pressure roll.
No,
thing.
you won't need my help.
Okay.
Mark, I think you see Dockers being held aloft by his neck and then blasted into stardust.
No!
No!
Why would you come after Dockers?
Don't you dare come after our little ghost.
Back
He's
off,
precious.
Jonny.
He is safe in my mind.
Did I notice the environment that he was in?
It was there.
Okay. It's kind of where I thought.
So we're never going to there again.
Dockers getting
Blown
blasted.
into stardust. Good lord.
I'm in the stars now, man.
Flying high.
Flying high now, man.
High as the stars.
Kira, Destiny's Plaything.
Well, I don't like that.
You should go back to the Clockwork Child.
Happily, we'll go back there, even though I'm sure it's not great.
Why? That's fine. And with Boss from Beyond, you can ask a question.
Do I know the thing about Nathaniel Rose? That you'd kind of figured out, Mark?
Yes, I think I would have.
Well, plus I think you
Yeah.
would have known that that's who had her killed. The Order of the Black Rose.
Where is Nathaniel Rose most weakest?
His businesses.
Okay. Which are... Was he the real estate one, or forget what he was?
Stroud's were real estate, so I think he's similarly inclined.
Okay. Question. So, Jonny, you had said that the connection that I have with the creator, he's not necessarily in my head. he's just, there's some sort of connection. So, like, how does that work? Like, is it like he can see me at all times, or like it's only when I open up the connection that he can see me, or like...
Honestly, I think it probably works a bit more like that there are like regular and mandatory check-ins that you maybe don't get a say-so in when and how they happen. But when he's looking, you can see him and he can see you, and then it's cut.
So, Tess, how can we help you?
First of all, don't call me Tess.
I also don't think Mark knows who she is.
Wait a minute, do I not know?
I don't think so. Casey's never introduced you or talked about her.
Okay, never mind then. I would have just stayed silent.
I mean, you are telepathic, so maybe you picked up on it.
I rolled a 7. Act under pressure.
Pick one, Tessa or Casey.
Casey.
Yeah, you absolutely plucked the information from Casey's mind. You know who she is.
Perfect.
You did it without thinking, like many things you do.
It just happened.
And then you just went, what can we do for you, Tess? And she said, first of all, don't call me Tess.
Noted.
So we were Casey's question corner. What memories are true and can be trusted?
Oh, is Mark still like completely like out of it because he just got done opening the door? Has this been a little while since?
It's been a few seconds, basically, since you got out of the door to there.
So I'm still like, fuck. All right.
I don't remember what our harm was at. Because we had the last...
Well, you'll all heal 1, because we're at the beginning of a new mystery, but no time has passed.
I think I maybe had like 2.
Sounds
I
right.
had 1.
Which, if we all heal 1, then I heal 2. Because of resilience.
Well then.
Aren't you fucking cool?
Yeah.
Wasn't that just space?
I am so cool.
Okay, so yeah, which memories are true and can be trusted?
The new ones. She's back. She's real. Things have changed.
Is it just Casey that's getting these flashes, or did like Mark and I know her too? Or is like she just is now reappearing?
You guys don't know her. You never knew her.
Okay.
You weren't there for any of the parts that changed. She was already missing by the time you showed up.
I met her as a ghost, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't meet her ghost.
So is those ghost memories gone for me?
They're not gone. They're still there, but they're,
Like
fading and wrong. Yeah.
Diego, as you talk, why don't you guys head home? I'll connect with you later.
You got it, boss.
Why? What? Where?
You seem like you got questions.
Lots of questions. Too many questions. Like, how are you here? Why are you alive now? I mean, I guess I can kind of understand that. Are you really Tessa?
We'll manipulate someone.
That's gonna be a 13. Can I also ask, can I roll, like, investigate a mystery to, like... I just want to see, like, who... Can I get a gauge on, like, kind of, like, who is she now? Like...
Yeah, you can roll it.
12.
Okay.
I guess what I'm looking for is just, like... I don't know, I guess, like, is this really her? But, like... I'm just wondering, like, is this relationship different now? Like,
what's the nature of your relationship?
Yeah, because, I mean... Not necessarily like Casey would jump back into it or anything like that, but, like, if there's this now history and experiences and memories and feelings that Tessa has experienced. Like, Casey doesn't want to, make a fool of herself or be too forward.
So you still haven't seen her in almost as long as you haven't seen her before.
She's been in hiding, basically, or...
Yeah.
Yeah.
For like 12? No. Yeah, 12 years.
Yeah. And then you wanted to, like, figure out what her deal was?
Yeah.
2 questions.
Can I ask, like, what are her feelings towards Casey? Like, does she look at me the same as, like, when we were teenagers?
I mean, certainly not, because you are not at all like you were when you were teenagers. But I think she trusts you.
I guess Casey had originally asked her, which I'd rolled manipulate someone, if she's really Tessa.
So what I was intending for her to do is to walk over to you and go, you tell me, and kiss Casey.
What?
Okay, that answers that.
Do you kiss her back?
No, because it's like one of those like shocked moments where it's just like, I don't know how to react. Also, Nick's here, and Jesse's here, and everybody's here. And I think if anything, like Casey's face is like kind of bright red, and is very not Casey right now. Just like trying to like scramble, figure out the situation, and let's talk maybe somewhere private. Catch up, because it's been 12 years. Can I ask for my last like read a bad situation or investigate a mystery? Does she remember or know all of the ghost memories? Or those like
She has no concept
exist?
of them. No.
Yeah.
I don't know how you'd really know that, but no. She doesn't remember them.
Because like the last time that I saw Tessa was when I killed that guy.
I know.
Yeah, do you want to come back to my place and talk?
Don't you think that's a little forward? No, yeah, let's talk.
Kira, Mark, I'll catch up with you later.
Sure.
Sure.
Here, Tessa, one moment. Shit. I feel like Casey's gonna go over to Mark and just be like, thank you again for sacrificing your wings. I mean it when I said that I do actually owe you, so.
It's fine, Casey. Go meet up with her.
Kira, are you good? Theo, are you okay?
I think, yeah, Kira's like, yeah, and she kind of like looks at Tessa, who's probably like back wherever, and looks between her and Casey. I don't know how this happened, but I hope you can reconnect.
Yeah, do you have any idea, like...
I think there's something going on with Nathaniel Rose. We're gonna find out what it is. But for right now, you've got an old friend back.
Yeah. I think Theo's just gonna be like, yeah, have fun. And go over to her, like, Mercedes car and just, like, peel out and head home. Jesse, would it be weird if I asked you to come with?
Roll manipulate someone.
10.
He'll go. He'll come with.
Okay.
So I also want to get a sense of what everybody else is going to do while this is happening, because I don't want to put you all just on the back burner. Mark, Kira, Theo. Is Theo just gonna go home and like rest up?
Yeah, so the only thing that I really had planned for Theo, air quotations, hope, is Theo's gonna dye her hair. As well as Theo's also gonna go visit a grave.
A grave.
Yeah.
Okay. Kira? Mark?
I think Mark is just going to start walking towards home.
Okay.
Kira's probably gonna go to the Clockwork Child.
Split the party.
God, who do I want to take with me, though? Because I think you'd either be Donovan or Tommy, if you'd want to come. I think Kira will go over to, if everybody else is kind of like dispersing, I think Kira will go over to Tommy. I've got something I'm kind of in the middle of. It's not exactly normal, but would you want to come with?
Roll manipulate someone.
7.
I think he's going to need you to tell him where it's happening and what it is.
You ever heard of a place called the Clockwork Child?
That like spooky magic head shop?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
I'm doing a spell. It's kind of a long story. Here, let's walk and talk. And Kira will head towards like her car. Just walk with Tommy towards it. You know about Anna?
You've told me.
She's not the only one in there. There's others too. But Anna is the one that has been there, I don't know, at least since I was 7. Kind of like an imaginary friend, but not. She kept me safe. She protected me. She watched out for me. And when I got these wings, she went away for about 10 years. She only recently came back, and I don't want her to ever go away again, so I want to make a body for her.
That... Wow. Are you sure about this? I mean, that's playing God adjacent.
Well, the god's been playing with me for at least 10 years, so fuck him.
Yeah, he'll come with. Hell of a button on that scene.
Yeah.
Damn.
Mark.
Yes.
En route home, an owl swoops down and lands on your shoulder. It's not a ghost, though.
It's
It's
materialized.
just an owl. Yeah, like,
Wait. It is Lowry, though? It's just... Or it's just an owl?
it's Lowry. It's your owl.
Well, you look different today. Mark continues walking.
It just like looks at you kind of sideways, hoots, and like ruffles its feathers, like settles down onto your shoulder. And then you walk home. All right. Theo. Yeah, you get home and
She just leaves Kathleen's like car in the driveway and throws the keys back where she had like found them and heads to her room.
there is a familiar car in the driveway. It's like an extremely plain Volkswagen Jetta. It's Jacob.
I guess Theo go inside. I think like she isn't gonna necessarily like seek him out, but she's gonna do kind of a long way around to like through the kitchen to grab some food, and like then to like her bedroom to kind of see if she could overhear anything or maybe come across a conversation that she could eavesdrop on.
Are you wanting to do this secretly?
No, Theo doesn't really give a fuck at this
Then roll
moment.
read a bad situation.
7.
Okay, yeah, you go through the kitchen, get some stuff. There's definitely voices coming from, like, I think, like, the salon. And it's both your parents talking to Jacob. And the only words you can really make out come from Jacob, and he says, definitely not a one-person job.
Can I hear some more?
Roll act under pressure.
10.
Okay, yeah, you, like, sidle up to the other side of the door and surreptitiously put an ear up to it. And yeah, you can hear them talking. Your mother is like, Jacob, we sent you to Chicago because it wasn't. So Jacob's like, no, I'm not saying I can't handle it. I'm saying the situation has changed. And Bennett goes, which situation? It's multiplied. It's become exacerbated. No, it's just it's the same things. I just need an assistant. I need another set of hands, another pair of eyes. It's complicated. Is this not exacerbated? No, Dad, it's not more dangerous. It's more interesting. Ugh. She has duties around the house as it stands, Jacob. What you're asking is not usual. Well, we'll ask her, okay? And I think you can hear some footsteps coming down the hall.
I am going to leave.
All right. Casey, after an exceedingly tense car ride, you arrive at your apartment.
Oh, I was going to ask. 1, does my house exist? Because I feel like Casey's going to, like, get in and then just be like, well, shit. Do we go to Jesse's house or do we go to my house?
I think you are unclear on that fact. Where would you like to go?
Jesse, do you mind if we go to...
Roll manipulate someone.
9.
Why would we go to my house?
Yeah. No, you're right. I mean, Cosmo's here and it's the same, so it should be fine. Yeah. Casey will drive to her house. I do want to ask Tessa on the way there, do you know what, like, we just did? Like, what happened to me? I mean, I need to know what the hell, like, this is. But it's been a long month.
Yeah? She, like, takes a glance around to the inside of Cosmo and just is like, looks like you've had a pretty interesting life, too.
Yeah, living does that to you.
We call that dramatic irony.
But I guess to be transparent, I just got back my existence, and I guess so did you, in a way.
Don't know what that means. But someone's trying to take them both away, I think. No, it's not. We'll talk about this when we get...
Yeah, no.
Are we safe in here?
Yeah. Cosmo can be temperamental, but I take care of him myself, so... Runs mostly like a well-oiled machine.
When did you get Cosmo?
I think I have... early years training. Okay. So, like, after, yeah.
But you wouldn't have been driving around with Tessa in this. Okay.
Mm-mm. I was driving my mom's van.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's roomy, though.
Yeah, lots of room in the back.
Okay. We'll keep that in mind. Wink.
Fuck, Jesse's in the back. Damn it. Fuck.
Not a
I know well, no, you guys have met. Never mind. This is weird.
Jesse goes, we thought you were dead, you know. And without looking back, Tessa goes, no, you didn't.
What is Jesse's reaction if I look back at him in, like, the rearview mirror? To test this out?
Like, countered well. Like, he didn't think she was dead. He, like, or at least he didn't behave as though he thought she was dead. Like I said, he's still basically, to the present day, kept open the asylum application, that if she was ever found, that she'd be placed into Ear's protective custody because she's in danger from something.
So he kind of always held out hope.
Yeah.
But then probably convinced Casey, like, to move on. In a way, I would assume. Maybe. I don't know. Never.
I think Casey figured out on her own that she would be better off moving on in some way.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. You get to Casey's house.
And it's all the same?
As you remember it.
It's like when I left it? Oof. Weird.
This is not what I expected for you.
What did you expect?
Honestly? 3rd floor walk up? I always saw you in New York. You should walk up to the front door.
Casey will, like, unlock the door. Do you drink? I mean, obviously legally now, but...
Legally now. Yeah, it doesn't have the same thrill as when we were kids, I suppose, but it still does the job.
I mean, the stuff I've got tastes better.
Well.
Here, let me make you something. Do you want something, Jesse? Never mind.
He looks at you with a look that says that's a stupid question.
It's like, you know my drink.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Why are we talking about it instead of doing it already?
Yeah, I feel like Casey gives him, like, a slight, like, helpless, like, cut me some slack kind of look. Yeah, Casey will just make some drinks. So, what the hell?
She walks up to the, like, white figure painting that Jesse got you for housewarming and is like, cute. Hell of an opening gambit, I suppose.
Oh, did you want some small talk or something? Like, oh, the weather, it's been shit. All this snow.
Easy nightmares. I guess I don't know what I expected, but I should be a little happy to see me.
Don't get me wrong, I mean... Yeah, part of me is excited, but I'm also really confused because I have some memories that you didn't die, but then others that, like, you did, and... I mean, fuck, I kind of feel like how Jesse does now with having had memories of where I wasn't his sister, and I don't understand how you're actually here.
You have different kind of memories. What she means is, why are you alive? Okay. I did miss you guys. So, when I left, you won't believe this, but it was to keep you safe. Whoever was after me wasn't after you. And I figured I could take care of myself. I turned out not to be so right, but then I met somebody else who was also on the run. And me and him, for a while we kind of ran as a crew. We looked after each other. We looked out for ourselves. We fought them off best as we gave as good as we got. Me and Sigma.
Fought who off? Do you have a name?
It was always only ever just hired guns. But I've been looking into it, and I think it's... Casey, would you roll investigate a mystery on her behalf to see how far she got?
9. Does faces ring a bell?
Like, multiple faces?
Like, yeah, shapeshifter.
So what she'll tell you is that the people who are after her We're after her because of her, for lack of a better term, her blood. That she has some kind of intense connection to staying here. And like her blood and her spirit energy are stronger than it is for most people because of who she is, who her parents are.
Yeah, because you're a Stroud.
Technically, she says darkly. Ooh, I don't like this. Okay, I'm not going to do it.
So you have no name. You have no idea who... They're still chasing you?
Harder than ever.
So for the past 12 years, you've just been running.
Surviving. Like I said, we had a crew. A family, really.
You said had.
They're gone now. It's just me and Sigma.
What happened?
It wasn't just hired guns this time. It was a crew. Coordinated. Military.
How do you know you're not being followed right now? I think Casey's gonna go, like...
Check the window.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't. Casey roll under pressure.
Shit! I'm gonna add 3 to this.
I thought you might.
And... Woo!
It's either an 18 or like a 7.
That's 18. I almost said 24, but I'm like, wait, that's not
You're
how
not
math
multiplying
You
by
multiply
3.
it?
I mean, if you want to give me 17 points to use against you.
I mean, yeah, because I rolled double 6s. 12. 18, yeah.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah, you are quite certain that en route here, you did not have any tails.
What about Sigma? Where's he?
Somewhere safe.
Okay.
He'll want to talk to you.
Why?
I don't know why. He said he wanted to.
I just have to ask this, but he can be trusted?
He's looked after me for 12 years, Casey. He's all I've got. If I can't trust him, I'm in worse trouble than I think.
Okay. Where have you been? I mean, you've been on the run, but, like, where? Like, do you... I tried to find you.
I know. I figured you might. I told you not to.
It's really... We could have protected you, kept you safe.
Sure. I've never been good with badges.
Then why did you come here? Two badges.
I didn't come to a badge, Casey. I came to you.
Why? Because Sigma told you?
Because we can't do it alone.
Do what?
Fight back. Sigma thought you might know who was after me. Us.
Do you have any information? Anything? Aside from hired guns?
Not with a 9.
Okay, that's fine.
Sigma used to be with the Fang and Bone assassin group you probably heard of.
Yeah, I have.
He still had some contacts. Found out that whoever it is, it's sending these people after us. They're connected, powerful, rich, secret. And they don't want anybody to know about me. Does that sound like anybody you know, Casey?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds like the Black Rose. Your faces. He's the one that originally came after you. He had been hired by the Black Rose to kill you. He was supposed to do some ritual, but I guess with these new memories, I stopped him from doing that.
Didn't you say that there was like soldier type people too?
Yeah, I think when you say Black Rose, she'll be like, that's what they all had.
It's their calling card in a way.
It's a little hokey.
They're really dangerous.
You're telling me. Okay, so you know them. Do you know how to hit them?
Well, there's one person, I don't know if he's the head of it, but there's one person we keep running into, and he keeps escaping our grasp. But we do have one of his, I guess, employees in custody. So we can try and get him to lead us there.
All right, that's a lead. Let's talk to Sigma. Let's make a plan.
I want a really bad situation on her. I don't know. She's just very gung-ho, and I'm suspicious. Can I read a bad situation?
Sure.
Has she said anything that's a lie?
She believes everything she said. She wouldn't lie to you, Casey Davis.
Well, I don't know what Sigma has put into her brain. I rolled a 9.
Okay. You can ask one question.
Like, I don't know if this is a weird question, but is she like too eager? I mean, I guess she's been running all of her life, but does she seem like too eager to like do it, get it done now? Like too impulsive?
I mean, probably too eager for your liking, but...
Yeah. I guess let me ask can I ask a different
Sure.
question? Is she being manipulated by Sigma?
No.
We can totally get started on this. Shit. Like I said, you've kind of caught me in the middle of something. I think Casey's gonna look to Jesse. We need to figure out the drum, but that's gonna take some time. Do you want to get involved in this, or else I can handle it? I'll pull in Mark and Kira and Theo.
And I'll start on the other thing.
You're not gonna do anything, like... You're not gonna move
What,
without me.
dangerous? No, it'll be quiet as a church mouse, Case.
Last name is D. Dangerous? Dangerous Davis? Never mind. I just... just...
Oof.
Casey's just trying to be an older sister to her older brother. Just don't be impulsive, okay?
Oh, me? He's gonna walk out.
Okay, bye.
When he walks out, I think Tess is gonna go, well, he's exactly the same.
Yeah, a little bit. Do you have somewhere to stay?
Yeah, me and Sigma.
Okay. Does he know?
Does he know what?
I get, like, how we know each other?
What do you mean by that? Are you asking if he's some kind of jealous boyfriend? Casey, I'm gay.
It's been 12 years.
And you've never met a single lesbian in all that time.
I mean, to be honest, I've only been with one other person.
did miss you, Casey. Glad you haven't changed too much.
You just caught me
At a weird
bad
time. Right in the middle of something. I am sorry, for what it's worth. I know this isn't how I saw this going. I didn't want it.
There's no way you could have not surprised me, considering I've thought that you've been dead. In this weird, twisted, multiple reality world life that I now live in.
You're gonna have to tell me about that. Are you traveling through time now?
I hope not. Here, let me get you another drink.
Awesome.
Okay, can I ask like a question? Like,
Of course.
I'm a little confused / struggling with the whole memory stuff.
Yes.
All the fucking like. Does Casey remember like Faces killing Tessa and like all that stuff, or is that just like I don't know. I don't know how to like play it. Does that make sense?
So I think you remember
struggling.
everything.
Help Dad. Okay.
Help, Dad. You remember everything. You remember both, like you're starting to remember this new timeline. You still remember the old timeline, for sure. Where you are is a world where she didn't die.
Okay, Casey will make another, I think, drink for the two of them.
And explain everything?
I think so. I think he's gonna like tell her everything, even like the old timeline stuff, like what she remembers had originally happened. And yeah, I think pretty much just everything.
Love it.
All the everything.
Kira, you come rocking up to the Clockwork Child.
Uh-huh. Had Lincoln said anything about like how long it was going to take?
No, I don't
to
think
get
so.
all the materials?
Yeah.
Okay. I do think on the car ride there, Kira would have kind of filled in Tommy about the whole Clara situation, too. I'm going to have been like, just a heads up, there's also this girl from my past who may or may not make a reappearance at some point. I don't know. Last time I went to the Clockwork Child, she showed up unexpectedly, and I had Lincoln help me get her elsewhere so that she wouldn't get me. That's really vague, I know, but
Yeah, I'm starting to expect that.
You can always ask.
Okay, then I'm asking. Who is this woman?
Her name is Clara. She was sort of the leader of at least in the compound that I grew up in, she was sort of the leader of the whole thing. She's about as evil as a person as I know. I thought I killed her, but she's still here. I cut off her fucking head. And she's still here.
Well, that's resilient.
Yep. She had me do a lot of things that I didn't know that I was doing. Bad things. And she used me.
I think Tommy's gonna reach over and take your hand and then, like, become aware of it and pull his hand away.
Oh, what you doing? Give me back your hand. I don't know. She's not a good person, and I don't know if she's gonna make a reappearance or not, but just want you to know I've got a lot of shit in my past that keeps coming back. But I don't know. I'm trying to put it behind me.
Our dad used to make us drown animals. got it in his head that some spirit of the forest had it out for him and thought that would be a way to get back at him. I get it.
Oh. This is a fun game we play. Sharing these dark shit from our pasts. What a couple we are. Okay, and then I think Kira will get out of the car and take Tommy's hand and walk inside.
Okay. You walk inside and futzing with some stuff in the apothecary section, not facing you. You can see the denim vest with the Clockwork Child logo. It's Lincoln.
Lincoln?
They don't answer.
Hello?
Turns around and it's like a pretty young woman's face. And she goes, "Oh!" Claps her hands just in time. She runs into the back. Thought it was going to take a lot longer, but I had some stuff clear up and some people cancel some stuff, and that never happens. She pops her head back out and she's like, come on back.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Ashwood, right?
Yeah.
Your friend looks younger. I'm ready. It's ready. She's ready.
Okay. Walk to the back. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Ramsey. We've met.
Can I read a bad situation? See what the fuck is going on? 11.
I think the vibe you still kind of get is that this is like Lincoln's twin sister or something. That she's got all the same mannerisms. She's got exactly the same dress sense. Very similar haircut. Mm-hmm. But she's a woman and he was a young man.
Okay. All right, 2 people in one body. I get it.
Honestly. So she brings you back into a room and slides some boxes around and moves this gurney up. And she's like, honestly, usually it wouldn't have happened this fast. But once I started going, I just got inspired and, chase the muse, right?
Right.
So, here she is. She pulls the blanket down halfway.
Oh, God.
And somehow, unmistakably, exactly as you've always seen her, that's Anna.
There's already a fucking body?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. Okay.
You don't look happy. I did the hair wrong. I wasn't sure about the hair.
No.
Part of me thought it should be more like yours, but she's not you. Not exactly.
No. It's fine. She's great.
Kira, what's going on?
Just give me a second. I think Kira's gonna, go to some room elsewhere.
Tommy looks at Ramsey and doesn't follow you.
I think Kira wants to talk to Anna.
Oh, that's fast.
Yeah, I didn't realize that there would already be a body. Thought that we'd have to do a spell or I don't know.
I was all set for a spell.
Do you want to do this?
Yeah, right? Yeah, this is the plan.
You don't have to lie if you're scared.
Maybe just we should check on Casey maybe. She's I want you to roll read a bad situation.
9.
You get the distinct vibe of like a parent dropping their child off at college. I am not ready for what my life looks like without you.
I think Kira will pull Anna into a hug. I'm
It's good though. This is what you wanted.
I'm not
what we wanted. What we want.
Anna, I'm doing
It's
this
good.
because I can't ever lose you.
I know.
Even
It
if
just
you're in
feels
another,
like I'd be losing you.
you won't. Why would you think that?
You've always been right here. My whole life.
You still. That's not ever gonna change. We'll make it. Whatever this spell is, we'll make it that way.
Okay. Let's do it.
Right now? Or like. Should we talk to Casey first?
She is fully gonna follow your lead.
Okay. Shit. Okay.
In case it wasn't obvious, this is going 1000% to plan.
Okay. Kira will. Dockers is there too, right?
Yes, he is.
Oh, I think like Kira like turns and sees him just like awkwardly.
Or he's like standing like sort of just off camera, and then it like turns and he's just like
He's just like watching with popcorn. I think Kira points to Dockers and like looks between Anna and him. Do you want him to come with?
Yeah, I think she does.
All right. Let's do this. I think Kira will go back to the room with Tommy and Ramsey. So what do we need to do? Also, is there a way to maintain a connection between us?
What's the connection? You told me a body for someone who didn't have one.
It's sort of like, like a twin connection. Like that.
Yeah, I know a little bit about that. You want me to alter the body? Make it more like you?
No, I mean, I want it. I want to know if something is, if anything's ever happening, something's in danger. If she's in danger, I want to know, and vice versa. That kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. So I think what that will require, Kira Ashwood, is a physical object that embodies your identity and or bond. That will be split, and one part will be sublimated into you, and one part will be sublimated into her.
I think it's that doll.
Do you have that?
I think that probably would have been the only thing she would have taken with her when Donovan came for her.
Oh, okay. I think that'll take some time. Mark,
You rang.
what do you want to do?
All right. I go back to my house and I'm walking with the bird. I think I get home. I open up the door, close the door behind me, and my one couch in the living room that I still haven't gotten any more furniture. I sit down. I set the bird on the table.
No, you don't. The bird lights off your shoulder and goes to fly and land in the bird cage that you also have.
Did I have this bird cage previously?
You don't remember having this bird cage previously, but you would have gotten a bird cage when you got a bird.
But I didn't get the bird. Lowry just showed up. Unless this just happens.
Lowry the bird? You got the bird. What are you talking about, Mark Clayton? You have a bird.
What's going on? Are there other things in my house that I don't know that are there? When did you get a cage? Can you still talk? Oh, okay. I'm gonna go and make some food. I go over to the kitchen and I open up the refrigerator. There's like a couple things in there.
Okay.
I grab it out. It's probably like eggs and bacon or whatever. Pretty basic.
Mm-hmm.
I think Mark goes and like puts it on the stove. Just starts cooking, kind of keeping an eye on the bird, just kind of strangely. I think as he's cooking, he just has this like inkling to just turn around and be like, "So what do you want?"
He's looking pointedly at the cupboard above the actually no, at the freezer.
Okay. What? This? And I think Mark puts his hand on the freezer and he's like, What? Okay. I open the freezer. What do I see?
There's a bag of like, it just kind of looks like sort of medallion-sized raw hamburgers or something. And then there's another bag of like what's very clearly small frozen mice.
And I don't remember getting any of this.
No. It does strike you as the kind of stuff that you would have gotten if you'd gotten a bird.
I think Mark gets the... No, it's too much of a leap. He takes out the mice to let them thaw. Look over at the bird again to see what he's doing. I guess what is the bird doing?
Jumping up and down at the notion of
food.
being fed.
Okay. I'll be right back. And I think he's just gonna let the food sit there for a little bit. I assume the bird is gonna try and get to it, but I don't think Mark cares. He just leaves it there. He's gonna go over to the security footage and just like play back. Like he's got that fancy security system that, was it Casey helped him set up a while ago?
Definitely Casey.
Yeah. And he's just gonna check the footage and kind of go back in time and see when those things showed up.
Roll investigate a mystery.
7.
With a 7, you could see the day you got Lowry, all that stuff got there because you brought it home and put it in the freezer and fed him some, and you have a pet owl that you bought with Theo. She came over too, and the two of you kind of like pet this owl and talked to it, and then she left, and then you fed it, and then you fell asleep on the couch. And then you left because there's a horrible monster attack somewhere.
Oh boy. Something's off. Something is very off. Can I? I'm gonna telepathically reach out to Kira. Mark is a little nervous, so he's like not going to ask before he...
She's in the middle of something, Mark.
Hey, Kira.
Yeah.
Where? Is everything cool? Are you okay? Are you busy?
Just a little bit, yeah. What's going on?
So wait. Have you seen my owl?
Have I?
None of you have seen it, but I think you probably know about it.
No. I don't think I've seen it, but you've mentioned you got a bird. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's some things in my house that I don't remember being here that supposedly I got. Like, I checked my security footage and it looks like I brought it home, but I don't remember any of it. I think it might have to do with where we went and coming back and everything.
Yeah, sounds like maybe some other things could have changed too, I suppose. That seems kind of innocuous, though.
Yeah, it's really strange. I'm a little paranoid right now, so I'm just gonna put that there for right now, and we'll come back to that.
Okay.
Do you need help with anything right now, or are you good?
I've got something that I'm working on. I kind of have to do it by myself, but I'll catch up with you once this is done, okay?
Okay. Thanks, Kira.
Yeah, talk to you later. Oh, wait, and Mark? Don't hang up.
I was just about to hang up. Yeah.
For what it's worth, thank you.
No problem.
Okay, bye. Oh, no. I was kidding. I thought you were done talking.
Okay, bye.
Sorry, what were you saying?
We've both been through a lot of shit lately. Just take it easy, okay?
Yeah. You too. Alright, I'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Click.
You know how you two are notorious for taking it easy.
Hey listeners, Miah here. Welcome to the intermission, and I brought a friend.
Hey!
We are tag teaming with some exciting news and information. I know John is dying to tell you about our latest update.
Oh, yeah.
We'll run through these updates and then get back to the tears, fears, and fighting in the game. So first off, we just want to remind you all that we are out there on the internet, and we want to hear from you guys. You can find us on social media at Monsters Playbook on Facebook and Instagram, and Monster Playbook on Twitter. You can also email us at monstersplaybook@gmail.com if you want to ask us any questions, send us fan art, or just get in touch with us. We also have a shiny new private Discord server, so stop what you're doing right now and join us so that we can connect with you guys one-on-one. Seriously, we love hearing from folks who've listened to the show. And if you guys are enjoying the show, please tell your friends about us and consider leaving us a rating and review in Apple Podcasts and Spotify. All these things go a long way in helping podcasts like ours grow. John, do you want to tell them about the big news?
Well, of course. We have merch, everybody. We've got socks, we got shirts, we got drawstring bags, we got a lot of different things on there. You can get your favorite cover story character from our Redbubble store. Check it out. There's lots to see there. Head over to merch.monstersplaybook.com. We're super excited about this merch and hope that you are too. I know I'm definitely going to get myself a pair of socks. Just saying. What about you, Miah?
Oh, I'm definitely getting a sweatshirt and a hat.
Hold on a minute. Done. Well, if there are any items or things that you guys would love to see in our merch store, definitely reach out to us. We'd love to hear. We had a really good time making all of these things, and we hope that you guys like the stuff in there. So,
what about Monsters Playbook slippers? Or maybe a Mark body pillow?
We'll talk.
I feel like Johnny's going to veto that. The other thing that we're excited about is the promo that we're showcasing in this week's episode. It's for another actual play podcast called Redgate and Wolf. Redgate and Wolf is a narrative-driven Monster of the Week podcast following a shifty duo, assassin thief named Marie Redgate and a Scottish werewolf named Angus McCrae. They fight monsters, use magic, and cause mayhem in the fictional town of Hendrix. I highly recommend that you go and check out Redgate and Wolf. The dynamic between these two characters is hilarious, and I have to applaud the accent work for Angus. I'm a sucker for a good Scottish accent. Let's play that promo so you can hear just what I'm talking about.
Is this thing on?
Angus, can't you see the red light? God, how bad are your eyes?
I can see the red light, but no one said to talk.
Hi, I am Marie Redgate, and this is
Angus McCrae.
And we fight monsters, because those are real.
The boogeyman that you fear, they're real. That thing under your bed, it's also real. But we're here to fight them.
Kick their ass, but, that's close enough.
Do you even really think we should be doing this?
I mean, who would believe a couple of monster hunters from a little town called Hendrix, which we're stuck in, thanks to you?
Thanks to me.
I would have been gone a long time ago if I still had a car.
But I guess you shouldn't have drove it off a bridge.
We interrupt this bickering to inform you that we are Redgate and Wolf, an actual play Monster of the Week podcast.
Wait. Why is it Redgate and Wolf? Should not be Wolf and Redgate. I do all the work, and as she talked about kicking ass, I do that.
You wouldn't be able to go anywhere to kick ass if I didn't drive you there.
You drive me crazy.
Find us on your favorite podcast app now.
You can find out more about Redgate and Wolf at their website at redgateandwolf.com, or check them out on social media on Facebook and Twitter at Redgate and Wolf. And be sure to check them out wherever you listen to podcasts. And with that, let's get back to the show. I think Mark is going to. I think Mark's going to go to the store after he makes some food.
Okay.
After he makes some food.
Okay. Then
Specifically, the pet store.
Okay. Perfect. How do we check in with Theo?
Can I ask, is this the same day or a different day?
I mean, if you don't want to check in with Theo until another day, we can finish up with Kira.
I mean, yeah, either finish up with Kira unless you have something else you have planned for Theo, because I think like the next day Theo's gonna just like dye her hair and then go visit her sister's grave. So.
Oh, okay.
Because like I thought that like this was like late at night. Because like we just got out of the hallway and it was dark, right?
Yeah, but I mean, it gets dark at 4 p.m.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, nothing interesting is happening to Theo today.
Okay. Well, something interesting will happen to Theo. Jacob's going to swing by your room.
Okay. Come in.
Does Jacob have a nickname for Theo?
I don't think so.
I don't think they're very close, actually.
No, he was closer with my sister.
Hey, been a while?
Yeah, you're in town, and well, I guess Christmas is around the corner, but you're in town.
I'm not here for Christmas, Theo.
Of course.
I'm actually going to be going back to Chicago in a day or two.
Sounds like you.
And I want you to come with me.
To Chicago?
Yeah.
What for?
And he's going to kind of close the door and be like, I know you hide them from the rest of the family, but I know you've been studying like science, nursing.
How do you know?
Takes one to know one, Theo. I don't want to be Magiono either.
Really? Can I read a bad situation to see if he's lying?
Sure. Look, there's no vampires in Chicago.
9.
It doesn't seem like he's lying, but then I don't think you ever figured out his tell.
Yeah, I don't think she'd pay attention to him.
I figured out that vampires would be a normal enough seeming problem to investigate, but with a long enough timeline that nobody would ask me many questions. Theo, I just have a job there. You could just get a job there.
Mom and Dad don't know?
Nobody knows.
And this would be for how long? Like, as long as I wanted?
As long as you wanted.
Wow. Do you need an answer now? I mean, like... Would it just be you and me?
Well, I'm... and all of Chicago. I could set you up with... Obviously, you could sleep on my couch for a while, but you could just be on your own.
Yeah.
Look, think about it. I thought it would be a way out. This is... it's actually kind of weird. You went and grew up.
Time passes like that. So, What do you actually do there? Like, what do you do?
I am a graphic designer.
That's cool. You know about what I'm doing. Do you know if anybody else does?
With our family, normie shit just hits them like whispers on the wind. I don't think they even know what they're looking at. But if you're asking if I've told anybody, no, I haven't. Like I said, it takes one to know one. I've seen that uncomfortable look before. Look at us, who'd have thought?
Okay. 2 black sheeps in a family. Yeah, I mean, that sounds great. I mean, I could actually, like, go to classes, like, instead of online stuff. Yeah. Yeah, you said in a couple of days?
Yeah, 2 days, actually.
Okay.
Okay. Great. Okay. I'll see you at breakfast, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, fuck.
He'll leave and shut the door behind him.
Okay. I guess Theo's going to Chicago?
You're gonna leave us?
I don't know. I feel like Johnny has something else planned, but...
This is what I have planned. Alright, Kira, with the remainder of the night,
Yeah.
Tommy, I think, will be like, well, you have got to tell me what the deal with this doll is.
I made it when I was like 7 years old out of just some shit I found, I think. I didn't really have a lot of toys growing up. I had some siblings I don't really remember. Found what I could, made this toy, and I don't know, Anna, she made this little flower crown that she put on it, and I don't know, she made me feel special.
Oh,
Didn't feel that way a lot growing up, so.
well, I can't wait to meet her.
Me too. Well, you know what I mean.
Okay. So you go back to Ramsey. So she's going to have Anna on one gurney and then have like basically another bed table thing for you to lie down on.
Okay. This is so fucking weird. Ah!
I'm so sad that Casey's not there. But I'm so excited to watch her freak out.
Okay. Okay, Kira will get up on the gurney and lay down.
Honestly, I do want to ask the question.
Yeah.
And I think maybe right now the answer is no. Would Kira tell Casey that this was happening? Especially in light.
She hasn't told anyone other than Tommy, and I would surmise that Donovan knows what's going on too, because he was here when I was asking for those spells. But I don't think she said it to anybody else. I don't know. Do you want me to? Because it's honestly 50-50.
I want you to do what you want, but I just want, like, Casey saying that reminded me that Kira, prior to the Exploding Boy saga, would have been like, Casey, I need my best friend here, but things might be weird.
Yeah. Well, and she's with Tessa, so I think she wants to give her time with Tessa.
And you're with Tommy. Just a couple of facts we know.
Just a couple of facts.
Okay.
But there's this girl who just showed up who she thought was dead, and like she wanted to like kill faces. Like, there's history.
No, it's fine.
Catch up with your friend.
It's going to be interesting how this all plays out.
Yeah, I kind of think she, like, is honestly, like, a little bit wavering, like, being at the precipice, like, with Anna, like, it's kind of that thing that you were saying where it's like, oh, like, I want you, like, you know, but I don't want you to leave, and, like, all that. So I think, like, she doesn't tell her friends it because she doesn't want them to say, don't do it.
Okay.
Because they might say that.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
She doesn't want anybody to talk her out of it.
Yeah.
Okay. So you get up on the bed thing. And Tommy will walk up to your side and hold your hand.
I was going to say, I want to hold Tommy's hand.
Rams is going to be like, you actually might need to step back.
Oh.
Well, okay. Well, I'm right here.
Okay. Kira will give Tommy a kiss and say, I know.
Okay.
And then she'll fucking lay back.
I would like for you to roll use magic, please.
Okay. With the +1, right?
Yep.
Roll magic, please, and scalpel. Just kidding.
12 advanced move.
Okay. So, the first thing that will happen is all of the lights in this room are going to go out. And the only light source appears to be sort of like above you from your perspective and standing in between you and Anna. And it's this like cyan and magenta kind of neon glow. If you look around, you will see that the glow is coming off of Ramsey's tattoos, and also they start to like spread out into the floor and like activate the sort of patterns that are etched into the floor that also begin to glow. And then I think she starts at Anna and she says, I see the sun as he rises to meet a new child. And then she like holds her hands over her body and says, I see the moon as she presses and pulls an old soul. And she goes over to you and says, I look to the west where the day must end. I look to the east where tomorrow begins. And then she like pulls something out of you that like becomes this. What color would Anna be?
Blue.
Okay. This like blue kind of amorphous spherical amoeba of energy trails it, and it leaves this like light trail over from your body into hers, and then it spreads throughout her and becomes like an outline in her body. And her eyes open.
Oh. Anna?
Oh my god.
Kira
And
will jump off the gurney.
I think she sits up and like... This is very silly. I think Tommy goes red and turns around because Ramsey forgot to put clothes on. Yeah, she sits up and the sheet falls forward and she's like, oh my god.
Okay, yeah. Well, Kira will go over to her, like, fucking hold up the sheet for her.
It's not something she's ever had to worry about before.
No! Is that really you?
Is it really you?
Kira will pull him to hug.
Oh. Does it always smell like this?
What does like Kira and like Anna look like? Like, does Anna look just like Kira, or like how?
No, I think they look like sisters. They do look similar, but there are some differences. Yeah. Her hair is blue, first of all, and she has bangs and shorter hair that's cut at about the shoulders in like a long bob.
So cute.
And I think she's got the same pale skin as Kira, but she's got like just a smattering of freckles. Lighter eyes than Kira, more like amberish, like sunlight going through a glass of whiskey.
Mm-hmm. I also kind of am imagining like more sort of vertical,
Yeah.
more angular, where
Yeah,
Kira might be
she's definitely
softer
got
and
like more
rounder.
hardened like features, I think too. Like like her jawline's a little harder. Yeah, longer nose probably. What was the last thing she had said? Does it always smell?
Does it always smell like this?
Yeah, humanity kind of reeks, doesn't it?
Best line of the night.
Do you have any clothes? Or could you get some clothes? It would have been nice. Sorry, thank you so much.
Thanks, Ramsey. No
Sorry,
problem, Kira. You're
thank you so
welcome.
much, Ramsey.
Okay. So with that, I wanted to cut to nightfall. Mm-hmm. You guys go home, obviously. Anna will stay with you, and Tommy, unless you insist, will go home. Casey, did you have a question?
Kind of. Okay, so I low-key wrote down what Casey would have told Tessa. Do you mind if I read it?
Okay.
So Casey tells Tessa like practically everything. How Casey remembers Tessa dying and like that whole thing. Jesse helping Casey and like teaching her to drive, and that there was something that happened with Jesse and like that whole like car chase and like the creaturey thing. She totally told him. And I feel like Casey's telling some of this kind of like not to like a girlfriend, but like to like kind of like Kira thing, like then like, oh my God, like this thing happened. It was really weird. Going to ears and like the dream dive accident, not remembering everything Tessa related, not being able to sleep, meeting Mark and Kira, getting memories back with Mendy, and then going back to Tessa as Ghost Her and like all of the moments talking with Tessa as Ghost Her when she was a kid as well as adult. The end of the world and the hallway shit and the doppelganger shit with Casey, Jesse, with other Casey, Jesse, and Tessa. The shit that happened in the hallway and like all the fucked up things that Mark did. And then what Casey did to save Donovan. Realizing and dealing with losing her existence. I tried to go talk to Ghost You because you and Jesse were the only ones who knew me, who I really trusted. And when you went there, I felt really lost and hopeless. And it got really scary. Yeah, Casey's essentially gonna tell her about, I don't know if I told you guys about it, but like when Casey had tried to go see Tessa and she wasn't there, Casey kind of had a breakdown and was just walking and like almost killed herself. And then Casey will also then mention kind of lastly realizing that she was in love with Kira and like that whole thing and like kissing Kira and how that is still like hanging in the air and like unknown and really uncomfortable and like things are really uncomfortable between her and Tommy will probably negate to say anything about Nick and that whole thing. And then there's now. We just got me back, got my existence back. Had been ready to get my like life back and change the bed, going after the drum, and then you appeared, which is great and wonderful, though I'm a little skeptic. I mean, last time I saw you in my old life, I had killed a man in front of you, kind of cold-blooded, and felt like I was cornered. But with what you need me to do with my help, it's not going to be the last time. So I hope you're prepared for that. So that's kind of everything. And I feel like we're like 3 or 4 drinks in.
Kat, I really did catch you in the middle of something, huh?
In the middle of lots of somethings.
Kira sounds great.
Kira also is straight. So I fucked that up real big.
We've all been there. Whoa, is that clock right?
Hmm?
It's like 2:30 in the morning.
I mean, technically I haven't been here for about a month, but yeah. You probably need to go.
she's gonna put a hand on your knee and be like, I'll sleep on the couch.
Yeah. I'll get you some blankets. Actually, I mean, wait, what am I talking about? I have, like, a spare, like, bedroom.
Sure, great.
And Casey will probably show her to, I think, Casey's office that has, like, a pull-out mattress bed situation.
Okay.
If you need anything, I'm right next door.
I know where you are. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you for everything.
Well, don't thank me yet.
Right. Then no thank you.
Good night, punk.
Sweet dreams, nightmares.
What time of day was this that we finished the spell and stuff?
I think it was like I think you arrived and the sun was sort of going down, I thought.
Okay.
And then you went through and then you came back and it was like dark still, so it could have been anywhere from like 5 p.m. to 10. Mm-hmm. And I think it sort of pleases me that it be like 7 or 8.
Okay. Well, then I think in that case, then yeah, Kira will go home. I think she would actually ask Tommy if he wants to like have dinner with them so that he can actually properly meet Anna.
Aww.
Yeah.
We'll manipulate someone.
That's a 13 advanced move.
He'll go wherever you want him to.
Okay. Yeah. So that happens, and then I think like.
I think he will reach out a hand, like, even when she's still holding the sheet, he'll, like, reach out a hand and be like, you must be Anna? I'm Tommy. And she'll be like, oh, I know who you are.
Aww. Like, you didn't know this, but we've actually met a few times.
Ooh, don't like that.
But yeah, I think, go to dinner, and then I think the evening they'll head home, and Kira will just, like, buy a bunch of shit for Anna.
Cute. So at the end of last session, you also took a level up, didn't you, Lauren?
Yes, I did.
Which was?
Create a second hunter. So moving forward, I will also be playing as Anna Ashwood.
Do you have Anna's character sheet ready? And do you want to tell us a little bit about her?
Sure. So I went back and forth on what playbook I wanted her to be, but I decided to give her a custom playbook called the Protector. So their whole thing is that they will they promise to kind of defend somebody, which in Anna's case is going to be Kira.
Seems legit.
Yeah, a lot of her moves are really based around kind of protecting others and making sure that the people around them are going to be safe. So the moves that she has at the start here is all of them have at the start they get the move called I Can't Lose You, which is if whomever you've sworn to protect dies in play, you must spend your luck to save them. If you are out of luck, you watch helplessly as what you've sworn to protect is taken from you. With agreeance from your keeper, you can switch your playbook to the wronged. And then she also has Abjuration, which is a big one for her. She knows a bit about protective spells, wards, and glyphs, and so there's a variety of different effects that she can choose from, which she can use up to 3 throughout the duration of the mystery. She also has Divine Providence, which is where she is constantly shown visions of loved ones in peril. And then she also has Brute Force, which is where she uses plus tough instead of plus sharp to read a bad situation. And that's kind of her deal at the moment. Well, she's also not very sharp. She's got -1 sharp. And she's pretty tough. She's got +2 tough at the start. So,
what is her plus weird? Because I want all of you to roll plus weird.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, let me do that really quick.
That would be an 8.
Casey?
I got 8 all around. I think before, I don't know, at some point I want to have had Casey text Nick and ask him, do you mind if I swing by tomorrow?
Roll manipulate someone.
Also, by the way, so the connection that like Kira wanted to have between them, what does that entail?
Every thought and feeling. Just kidding.
No, I think it is kind of like, it's like a wordless communication across distances where you can kind of just, I think intense emotions will be
Sort of
sent
like
your way.
An empath kind of.
Empathic
Yeah.
connection, yeah. And you both have the doll with the crown tattooed on you somewhere.
Okay.
I'll let you pick where.
Tramp stamp. No, I'm just kidding.
Ooh.
Just tainted
Not allowed.
Just tainted that lovely memory. Maybe like on the ankle, but
Sure.
I think on the bicep makes sense.
But it's also, I think it's also
Or actually,
not...
no, right in the back shoulder
Okay.
blade,
Okay.
above the wings.
Perfect.
I rolled a 9.
Okay. Wait, you told me you rolled 8s.
No, 9 for manipulating Nick.
Oh, okay.
But wait, let me look at something, because I might have something in my new playbook that I can utilize. So I have a move called I Know a Guy.
Mm-hmm.
Have a bunch of old friends and contacts you can call them for anything, from doing tricky research to showing up with an extra gun. When you call on one of them, give them a name, yada. On a 10+, they provide what you need, no strings attached. 7 to 9, they can provide it, but you owe them a favor. Then failure, the keeper can either they can't give you what you need, or they can, but you've pissed them off or exposed them to danger.
What are you after with stopping by at Nick's house tomorrow?
It would be to see faces, as well as, I think, talk to him and
Okay.
explain, I think, the stuff with Tessa, and then Casey will have to explain, I think, the stuff with Kira.
Mm-hmm.
But she literally only texts, though, like, can I swing by tomorrow?
He's going to text you back. Something kind of came up over here.
I think Casey will respond, do you need backup?
No, not like that.
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Roll manipulate someone.
9.
It's family stuff. I'll call you later.
I think Casey's gonna say, sure, ... But I'm gonna have to talk to Faces.
Who the hell is Faces?
Can Casey pick up the phone and call him?
Roll manipulate someone.
Okay. 8.
Look, what? Yes, fine. You can come by tomorrow.
No, I'm sorry, but what, do you not have Faces?
I have a face.
The shapeshifter? Like, the guy that we gave to you in custody to watch over?
I can't. I don't have time to talk about your alternate memory shit right now. My mother came home.
Oh, fuck.
Can we talk about this later, please?
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, sorry.
Click.
I'm going to assume that Casey texts Kira, but Kira doesn't respond.
What time
but
of
Casey's
day is this?
I think it's before Casey's gone to bed. Still.
I mean, she's probably still up. By the way, my rolls, Kira had an 8.
Holy shit.
And Anna, she rolled a 12.
All of you have a dream. You're like walking in deep space. There's distant points of stars and flowing bursts of faraway nebulae. And you see a figure, a narrow male shape, wearing a totally black suit with a collarless jacket and a helmet with a glass face. It curves over the top of his head, kind of like one of the Daft Punk robots. And that glass reflects the starscape above, but is otherwise completely opaque. You cannot see a face. His left hand appears to be reflecting the same galactic starscape. Maybe it's metallic, maybe it just looks like that. But his right hand is a dull gray. Over his jacket's left breast, sort of where like a general's medal would be, There are what appear to be a pair of narrow constellations, points of light knit together by thin lines. All of you see him, and all of you see him lean towards you and hold out his gray hand, as though displaying a table full of wares. You know he is speaking to you, but you can't make out what he says. But Anna, and only Anna, can actually hear him speak. Isn't this all you've ever wanted?
Okay. Well, shit. Isn't this all you ever wanted?
So is there anything else in this dream that we see or hear?
No, not the rest of you. You see the figure, you see his face that isn't a face. He appears to be around 6 or 7 feet tall, one galactic hand, one gray hand, and his smooth, glassy, helmeted space. There is, in his starscape of a face, a single point that glints a bit lighter about where a left eye would be. So that's what you see, and that's what happens.
Okay. Isn't this all you ever wanted? Anna has an interesting first dream.
I want to go to Mark.
I'm going to the pet shop.
Yeah, you go in and it's the same, like, I think I said she was like just kind of a metalhead woman.
Yep.
Avian flames.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hey, Shades.
Yeah.
Everything okay with that owl you got?
Yeah.
They're temperamental.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that. Did I? What kind of a bird was he again? I mean, what type of an owl was he?
She's gonna like type some shit into her the one we had. Actually, Mark Clayton, I want you to tell me a little bit what sort of owl it looked like.
Well, I'm picturing kind of like a brownish owl. I don't know.
Like a great horned owl? Or like an American barn owl that has the like weird mask-looking face?
Northern spotted owl. Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh god, he's got beady eyes.
Oh yeah, they sure do.
But I think, I mean, that's in line with kind of where this owl is from.
I imagine the ghost version like a light, like robin eggs blue.
Yeah, it looks like northern spotted owl.
How old was he again?
I mean, hard to know with rescues, but we think 7.
Oh, wait a minute. No, wait. Maybe I changed my owl type.
Okay.
Fuck, what is this owl? I think I just found a cute owl, but I think it might actually be the first one that we looked at.
Yep. Okay. Barn owl.
Barn owl. So anyway, do you guys like ever like what do owls eat for the most part?
We talked about this the other day. Meat.
It's been a long week. Can you remind me?
I mean, primary prey for almost all owl species is small rodent animals. You like the mice that we sent you home with.
Did I seem
as weird as
day?
you are now?
Yeah, just
yes.
Yeah, just like that.
Did you seem like this?
You're right. Sorry. I'm just gonna peruse a little bit.
We don't do returns, bro.
No. I'm not gonna return Lowry. He's a great bird. If that's what you're asking. Never mind. I'm gonna go peruse the products. I'll be right back. I think I'm gonna go down an aisle. For some reason, I just have this in my mind. I'm gonna try and find a hat for Lowry.
LOL.
Shit. What do I?
Such a wild card, John.
Yeah. What? I guess I walked down the aisle for pet clothing, and what do I see?
Roll plus sharp.
Let's see. 6.
You find like boots for dogs and collars and stuff.
Well, this isn't working.
Hey, sunglasses.
What?
You don't put owls on a leash.
I'm looking for. Where's your owl stuff?
You mean like, you didn't feed it all the mice already, did you?
The mice. Fuck, I left. No, I didn't. I didn't feed it all to him yet. Why?
What do you need more owl stuff for?
Well, I'm just trying to. I don't know. I'm just trying to get something for him. You know, there's not a lot for him to do at home, and like just trying to find some stuff to keep him engaged. You know.
Roll manipulate someone.
Oh my god. Oh, that's a 14.
Ooh. Oh, you mean like a hat?
Yeah. Like, I don't know if that'll keep him engaged, but I mean, he'll look cute then, I guess.
Oh yeah, come on over here. We got birds love mirrors. Really freaks him out. We got bells, but you're gonna want to keep an eye on when you let him at that one.
Okay. I think I'll get a hat and maybe is that like a climbing rope over there? For them to kind of hang on. You know what? I'll just take I'll take a few of those items. I just grab a bunch of things, put it on the table. Probably a hat.
What kind of hat?
It's like a little wizard hat.
Cute. Okay.
Yep. And then he gets a little mirror and this little like ball thing that has like a little like rattle in it.
Cute.
And I'll just get this stuff. Do you have any advice for that owl? I know that we talked about it the other day, but anything else?
I mean, call it by the right name for one.
Southern. What did I say? Southern spotted owl.
No, not the breed, you dingus.
Oh, Lowry.
Lariat.
Lariat? Not Lowry?
You know what? Call it whatever you want. They can barely hear.
Mark takes his stuff and just like walks out of the store thinking about that. Lowry. What was I thinking? Mark hops on his little motorcycle and starts riding back towards home. So I think Mark gets home, parks his bike, hops off, brings a little bag in, sits down at the couch, starts pulling out all the stuff and setting it on the little coffee table that he has. Hey, Lariat.
Perks up.
Is that your real name?
He'll like ruffle his feathers in.
I got some stuff for you. And I go and like hook the little mirror to his cage and the little rattle and stuff. And then I said, I also got you this. I don't know if you wear it, but I don't know. It seemed like an interesting thing. I put the little hat on his head.
We'll manipulate someone.
Yeah. 10.
Okay. He really likes this hat.
I just imagine him putting it on to him and he like turns around and looks at the mirror. Just like that's great. And then I go back to go deal with the mice that were sitting out that I left by accident.
If you left the mice out and left Lariat alone with them, they're gone.
I turn around and look at
He's preening.
All right. You know what? You're an outdoor owl, right?
He says nothing.
I just be like, I'll let you out for your next meal. You can go find something. And then I think he would try and get in touch with Dockers. Is that a thing I can do? Can I like contact Dockers within someone else's head?
Probably.
Or will that interrupt something of Kira's?
It'll be strange.
It would be in Anna's head.
Yeah, you did do
right.
with Theo too. Like you connected with Dockers with Theo.
Well, because I want to connect with him because I want to know what I'm kind of starting my own mystery to find Ack. Figure out what's going on with that.
Fuck Jonny and his countdown.
I'm going on my own adventure. That was a 9. to reach out to Dockers.
Okay.
Which I assume is in Anna's head?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Do I have to knock at Anna's door to...
Yeah, you, like, as these things go, it's like you're driving down an unfamiliar road, and you're like, hang on, this doesn't feel... Oh, hey, man.
Hey, where? Did you move?
Okay, try not to freak out.
I'm holding myself together.
Anna?
What's up, Mark?
What? Wait, are you like Inception right now? Are you like in Kira's head, inside of Anna?
Those are all really good questions. What do you think happened?
I don't think so. I don't watch a lot of movies.
I think he starts putting 2 and 2 together. He's like, Kira was crying.
He's knocking his 2 brain cells together.
Come on, rocks, work for me.
Oh, God, Miah.
What?
Maya's comment is sad.
Oh my God.
New girl crush.
Female character exists. Stacey Davis. Hey.
But how old are they?
Like out of 10.
What? Maybe it's not my place to ask right now. Do you?
I mean, you're already in my head.
I mean, am I allowed to be in your head? I'm sorry if I'm intruding. Well, hold on. When did you get a head?
Excuse me. What?
When did you get a head?
Oh my
God, Mark, you can't just ask someone when they got
heads. I mean, I've always had a head. It's just now I have my own.
Oh.
Well put.
I think Mark gets a little nervous about Kira. He's like, what? Where's Kira? Is she okay?
She's downstairs. She's making breakfast.
Can you hold on just like one moment?
Sure. Just put me on hold.
No. That I mean, I don't mean to be mean. I want to. I'm lost. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I reach out to Kira.
He's kind of always like that.
Yeah.
Kira, what is going on?
Hi, Mark.
I was just trying to reach out to Dockers and he
Use your words.
What? Yeah, words with mouth. Is Anna still with you?
I mean, she's.
Are you like cooking for her right? What? I'm so confused right now.
Yeah, I was gonna tell you guys about it, but I was a little nervous too, admittedly. I did a spell. Anna has her own body now.
Like a dead person's body?
No, God, what do you think I am?
Well, I don't know. Like, I was nervous. Like, she just answered, and I thought she had maybe like taken you or something like that over. And
no. I'm fine. She's fine. I had to get a bunch of components together, and I had an alchemist help me make a body for her, and yeah, and now she's here.
Okay. All right.
Are you okay?
I mean, this is different. But yeah, I think I'm fine. All right, cool. Well, it'll be nice to meet her in person.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, thanks. I'm gonna talk to Dockers again. It just came as a surprise to me. I jump back over to Anna. Oh, hi again. Do you mind if I speak to Dockers for a little bit?
I mean, by all means.
Okay. And congratulations. I think Mark is like a little like I don't know how to like speak to her. Like,
this whole situation is very new for all of us, but I'm glad that you're here, Mark.
I'm glad that you're here, and congratulations on I think out of just like sheer panic, he's just like moving up in the world.
Yeah. Yep. It's been really great so far.
All right.
Yeah,
thanks.
I'll give you guys some privacy. Let me just
Well, I mean, it's not like that. I mean, I just yeah. Okay.
well, you're kind of I can hear you like
Oh.
I'll just pay attention.
Gotcha. All right. I think
Anna's totally gonna try to pay attention.
Hey,
Really gonna
Dockers?
try.
Do I have to roll for anything if he's trying to do this without her listening?
I want you guys to roll plus weird against each other.
Okay. Oh.
How weird can you be against the Mark Clayton? Oh, she can probably be a lot better than what I just rolled.
11.
8. Fuck.
Yeah, you're pretty sure you've hidden yourself away, Mark.
Well, this is new for you, Dockers.
Yeah, I'm kind of on a whole world tour.
I didn't know you could actually do like get a body. I mean, that's something that you've ever thought about trying?
I had a buddy, man.
Well, I mean, I know you had a body, but like get into it again, like coming back to life.
Oh, it's not in good shape now, man. All full of holes in that.
Right. Well, I just wanted to ask you about Ack, and I mean, I was really preoccupied during that time period.
Oh yeah, Fuzzy Bro.
Yeah. Do you recall what happened to him? By chance, I'm assuming that you guys were kind of hanging out. I just wanted to check and see.
Yeah, that dude cheats at cards.
You guys play cards?
I mean, we didn't have a lot to do up in your head, man. No offense.
No, none taken.
You didn't have a lot of books.
Yeah, I didn't read a whole lot. I just looked for rocks and shit.
You should watch TV, man. There's some good memories and some good lessons.
I think Mark puts it down in his note to get a TV because he hasn't even thought about that. Yeah, actually, TV sounds kind of interesting. Oh, did you see that? Did you see I got a bird?
No, yeah, totally. You've been looking for one.
Wait. Can you
Huh?
Can you go inside the bird's head too? Is that a thing? Can you do that?
Does a bird,
I'm getting off topic.
does a bird have a head?
I mean, yeah, they go in 360. Just all the way around.
Hell. Roll manipulate someone.
Oh, God. 9.
I mean, if you want me to hang out...
No, I'm not saying you
with
need to
your
go. I'm just
bird.
asking if that's a thing. I was interested. Anyway, not a concern. I just wanted to know if Ack
was a bird.
no, not a bird. Just wondering if where I can find him.
I mean, wherever you got him.
Well, he just kind of came to me and said something about going back.
Yeah, he didn't talk much.
Yeah, he was a strange character. Did he mention anything to you before he left?
Roll read a bad situation.
8.
I don't think he was ever supposed to stay.
Supposed to stay.
Kind of like you here when you need him and back in the bottle, you know?
Did he mention why he was the purpose for why he was here?
You asked him to be. You called him, man.
I think Mark remembers back to being in the forest and
Casting and immediately losing control of the spell to get him here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is one thing. I don't know that he want me to tell you this, but he's not mad at you.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, he's a pretty down bro.
Did he? Thanks, Dockers. That helps.
You bet.
All right. And yeah, and Have fun at Anna's.
Oh, he will.
Hello?
I love Mark Clayton's face just... Click!
Excuse me?
Hey, Dockers, if you could do anything, what would you do if you were alive?
Get high.
You do that all the time.
Yeah, but not like... This is like a head high, because like kind of what I got, but like just a real gnarly, like sticky body high.
Sticky body.
Should we go find some?
Your eyebrows. Oh.
Roll manipulate someone.
Just a 7.
Okay. I mean, I don't know any dealers anymore. I mean, unless they had kids.
Casey's got some drugs.
That's true. Well, that sounds like a mission.
Find the drugs.
Like Anna like blinks, and then Dockers is suddenly dressed up like a Mission Impossible like agent. I'm on the case. Sunglasses, but like circular glasses that like reflect.
I wish I had some sunglasses and I can put them down.
I feel like the Spec Ops gear is like totally out of place on him. He's got really like long hair and stuff, and he's just like,
Let's do it.
let's do it.
I'm in. Anna's completely lost. She has no idea where to acquire marijuana. But
So,
where does one get marijuana?
how much food do I have to eat?
Anna, by the way, eats a ton. Like, no, like there's
Okay.
like I think there's like some like seriously like some times where like Kira was like too depressed and like wasn't eating. Anna would take over and would fucking just eat.
Out, walk
eat.
down.
Yeah, I think Anna just was like, where could I find some weed? Can she like investigate a mystery or read a bad situation?
Love for her to investigate a mystery.
I would love to find out that Mark bought a drug dealer's house and there's just a stock of it downstairs that is locked away that he doesn't know about.
I just low-key want Anna to show up at Casey's house.
No, she only got a 4.
I think she just like went to google.com and typed in where do you buy weed?
Where
No,
do weed?
She went to Google, searched Ask Jeeves, and then searched for marijuana.
No.
In neighborhood.
She went to Google, started typing in, and went through the list of suggestions on how to find weed.
That's a little savvy. I think she went to Google. She typed into the Google search bar google.com. She hit enter. She clicked on the first link. Then she typed into the search bar.
She has been in control of Kira's body before.
She's not that.
We're making her so
Googling.
stupid.
Going to Google and actually looking for Google has happened before. I was super drunk, and that's a thing that I've done.
Definitely done this before, but sure. She's like, I don't remember human stuff.
It's so great. It's too real.
So
All right.
yeah, but with that role, she does something stupid.
Oh yeah, of course.
I
do think she tries to Google it.
Honestly, though, what I want to happen is Casey's phone rings. Casey, Kira's calling you.
Oh. Hey, what's up?
Anna, the person you've called, has answered.
Oh. Anna's does she know that this is Casey? Did she intend to call her, or was this an accident?
No, she thought that Casey would know where to find drugs.
Okay. And she's gonna pretend to be Kira.
I'm glad you're gonna try and lie to the person who can read a lie.
You're not... didn't we establish that unless you're seeing them, you have to roll for it?
I guess so.
Because you did that one before.
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. I'm probably not going to do very well anyways, because I only have, 0 charm, 1 charm? I don't know. Hey, Case. How you doing?
I'm okay. I rolled a 12. advanced move.
Fuck you.
Damn.
Kira doesn't call you Case.
No, she
No.
doesn't. That was the dead giveaway. Yeah. Anna rolled a 6 anyway.
The only person who would ever come close to me be saying that is Jesse.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Your best buddy Kira.
This is not Kira. Who is this?
It's Kira adjacent.
Okay, Kira adjacent. What can I do for you?
Do you have any weed? Dockers is asking for some.
Okay, who is this?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Anna.
I'm sorry, what? Like, have you taken over Kira's body? Like, is Kira okay?
Oh yeah, no, she's fine. No, I have my own body.
What?
Yup. Weird.
Right.
Kira did a spell. Got me my own body. She's fine. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. And I am just looking to acquire some weed. Please.
Okay, I can get you some weed. Where are you?
I'm at Kira's house. Or I guess it's our house now? I don't know.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
Cool.
Casey hangs up. Okay. Yeah, Casey's gonna like get up, get dressed. You know, for fucking shits and giggles, Casey's gonna get her strongest weed.
I think a voice from your bathroom is gonna be like, "Where's your hair dryer?"
Is that Tessa?
Oh. No,
Shit.
Jesse.
Did you check underneath the sink?
Got it. Who are you talking to?
Kira.
Do I smell weed?
Yeah, do you want some?
No.
I guess Casey will like, I guess go to like the bathroom that Tessa's in. I don't know if the door's open or closed.
Definitely open.
Casey's gonna knock on the door.
Okay.
What's Tessa doing? What's she wearing out of 10?
She's wearing no clothes.
Bonk.
I was gonna say big bonk there.
I do think I gotta follow my heart. I do think that she has a towel wrapped around her waist, but not her chest.
Is she wearing a shirt or a bra?
Nope.
No.
She just got out of a shower.
Just
Okay.
chill.
I think Casey's
Just
like...
side note, girls don't usually do that.
Yeah.
No. Walks out.
Do you want to change your answer?
let me just. She did it intentionally.
Well then, screw it. She's just walking around naked.
I think Casey
Do girls do that?
Sure.
Yeah.
They definitely wouldn't put it just on the waist though.
And Casey's face like turns a little red because Casey and Tessa never got that far. And Casey's
true.
just like staring up at like the ceiling like, that was Kira. I was gonna head out, but did you wanna come, or I guess you need to check in with Sigma.
We need to check in with Sigma.
Can you like?
What?
Can you put something on, please?
Well, after I dry my hair, sure. Roll manipulate someone.
13.
Okay.
What, Casey? You can't deal with a little woman?
Well, you don't have any robes.
There's one in my bathroom.
All right, she's just going to go ahead and put her clothes back on.
Thank you.
They're going to get, like, wet around the collar.
You'll get over it. I have to swing by Kira's. Do you want me to meet up with you later? I mean...
Can I come? Can I meet your friends?
Yeah, you can meet them.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
I, like, imagine, like, Tessa, like, when she says, like, walks by Casey and just, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I think that she is every bit as preternaturally confident as you remember her being. Even more, her level of, like, dangerous self-assuredness has grown along with your own. So she remains just as beautifully intimidating as you remembered her when you were a teenager.
Yeah, she's definitely shaking Casey. I think Casey will pour, like, coffee into a thermos. Do you want one?
Oh my God, yes.
Okay. She'll pour 2 cups, grab her keys. I think Casey will probably, like, load up with some guns and stuff.
Damn, girl, you filled out. At the guns.
You haven't seen my basement.
Tease.
I was going to say, this conversation is going south.
Would you like to?
Maybe Kira can wait.
Wow.
I think that Casey's going to call Jesse on the way there.
Okay.
Oh, Tessa's not going to like this. But, yeah, Casey's going to call Jesse.
Okay.
Hey, I was just gonna call you.
Hey, do you remember who Faces is?
Yes. Kind of.
Do you know where he is?
He was with
He was with Nick.
Nick Sparks.
Yeah, I talked to Nick last night, and he doesn't have him nor remember who he is.
Jesus, it's like trying to catch sand with a net.
You okay?
No. This is weird.
What's my name?
Casey. What did we do?
What?
What did we do over there?
In the hallway?
Yeah, wherever. Every time we go in there, we change the fabric.
I hate to say this, but I feel like Dad knows.
Huh.
Do you think, are you able to find a location on Faces?
I can look into it.
Okay, I think I'll...
But I don't know what intel I have will even still be good. Casey, for all we know, he's dead already.
Don't say that. That's not fair.
Okay then, I won't say it.
I'll give the agency a call, see if we've been tracking him or something. I'm headed over to Kira's. Something happened, and...
Does Jesse know about the kiss?
Yep.
Okay.
Because Casey retreated to his.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Nope, but I've got a bag of weed, and apparently Anna is no longer in Kira.
Yeah, that sounds like a really bad idea.
Do you think... what else am I supposed to do?
I don't know. Not drive around with a really big bag of weed?
It's fine. I've got a prescription.
Roll manipulate someone.
11.
Okay.
You know that prescription won't count if you get caught by normie cops.
Well, it's a good thing that I can blend in.
That's what I've always said about you, Casey. You don't stand out.
I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult, Jesse.
I'm being a smartass, you little black sheep. Just be careful, okay?
When have I ever been careful?
I'll see what I can turn up on Faces.
Alright, I'll give the agency a call to see if they can find anything either.
Okay.
I rolled a 14 to deal with the agency.
You sure did.
Yeah, I rolled really well for like the first fucking time.
Who are you calling?
I'm gonna call Theo. author. I'm curious to see what's going to happen.
Well, if it isn't my favorite Agent Davis.
Thanks. How are you doing?
You only call when you need something. What is it?
I mean, you shot me down before, so I can't really call you for other types of calls.
I'm sorry, OOC, what do you mean by that?
I'm pretty sure, like, towards the beginning of Casey, like, Casey hit on or flirted a little bit with the author, and the author, like, shut it down.
Okay.
Davis, focus.
Yeah. Wondering if you give me some information on where I could locate a, particular threat.
Could you be less specific?
Sure. I'm looking for a shapeshifter in particular. Goes by Faces.
An alias or true name?
Alias.
Do you know the origin of the power? General location, species?
A shapeshifter. Shifts
Magical
from, like,
or physiological?
physical. He's usually a hired gun, usually by the Black Rose.
Well, that does narrow things down. Let's see. Oh, wow. It's just a kid. Yeah, looks like years active, 2006 to 2008. Small-time nobody, tried to pitch himself as an infiltrator. Must have got too big for his britches. He, failed. They ate him alive. He got... Life of crime does not pay, I suppose. Live by the sword, as they say.
What do you mean? Can you be more specific?
How dare you spin my words back on me?
You said 2006 to 2008?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, looks like he goes off the radar somewhere around there. And, best we can tell, he pissed off the wrong people and wound up dead.
You're kidding me.
Well, that's what happens to assassins who don't assassinate correctly.
Does it say anything about the failed assassination attempt he was hired by? And, like, who killed him?
No, we don't tend to look too deep into the deaths of people like this. But, even by Fang and Bone standards, this is way off book.
Can you point me in the direction of a Fang and Bone member that might be willing to talk?
It'll take some doing. What's this about, Davis? If you say it's personal, I will hang up this phone, so help me.
Just potential threat that's causing more activity that I've been alerted to and concerned about.
Well, usually it would be me alerting you, but I'll get someone on it. I'll see what we can find.
Can I ask you one last thing?
I knew you would.
How's the investigation for locating Nathaniel Rose going? Do we have any leads?
I told you I'd tell you when we found something.
You have nothing.
I told you I'd tell you. This
It's
isn't
been a
rat in
month.
Barn, Davis.
But it's been a month.
Nathaniel Rose. Don't you think I want to find him?
I don't know.
Oh, for God's sake, Davis. Look, I know you don't like me, but could you just pretend to trust me?
So I'm trying to figure out something to say to see if she's lying, but I don't want to, like, be obvious about it. We've worked together for a while.
Correct. Are you gonna try to hit me with some kind of we go way back thing, Davis? You?
Just want to let you know that I do trust you. I know that you do good work. And although you and I don't show it often, you do good work. And we fight for the good guys. Right?
We are the good guys.
Hell yeah, we are.
Hell yeah, Davis. I'll tell you what we turn up.
Can you tell me at least, do you have anything on Nathaniel? Or are you just grasping at straws?
Roll manipulate someone.
9.
We're close.
She's lying.
Thank you.
Click.
I think Casey's immediately gonna like, not like throw, but like put her phone like aggressively in the cup holder and just say, fuck.
Tessa's gonna go, she seemed nice.
She's not to be trusted. Fuck. I was hoping that she'd be different. Shit. Sorry, kid, but our lead just dried up.
We'll just talk to Sigma. He'll know what to do.
We'll find them. It'll be fine. And like worst case, like I'll protect you. Like nothing's gonna happen to you.
Here's what I want to do. I'm not sorry. I was very clear. Tessa's phone rings. She answers it. Hey, we're coming. Slow down. And then she looks at you, Casey. It's like, okay, here she is. He wants to talk to you.
Hello?
Look.
His voice sounds tired. It sounds ragged. But it's unmistakably Faces.
Yeah. I had a feeling.
Where?
Before you kill me, why don't you tell me why I have 2 lives in my head?
Executive producer Jonny Grubb.
If you or someone you know is talking or thinking like Casey did this week, maybe it's time to reach out. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline number is 1-800-273-8255, and we've linked their website in the episode description. Take care, friends. We appreciate each and every one of you.
This has been The Monsters Playbook, featuring
John Wander as Mark Clayton.
Lauren Johnson as Anna and Kira Ashwood.
Miah Detjen as Casey Davis and Theo Nessos.
and Jonny Grubb as literally everyone else. Our theme song is by me, Jonny Grubb. The Monsters Playbook is produced, edited, and engineered by Miah Detjen. If you liked this episode, please tell a friend. We love friends. You can find us on Facebook and Instagram at Monsters Playbook, and on Twitter at Monster Playbook, and on Web 1.0 at monstersplaybook.com. We'll see you next episode, where, as always, I'll have some good news and some bad news. Thanks for listening. I love that.
Fucking God. Fuck you. Oh no.
Yeah, Sigma.
What an episode. Is Theo going to Chicago?
You need to think about whether you want to go to Chicago. I'm extremely pleased.
What's up?
Oh, I don't know what to do. I like have these grand ideas of like playing it smooth and just being cool, and then
You're like D for dangerous, you know?
Which I guess this is all on brand.